Hey, we have another part of What If Sasuke Was Born with God Key Part 3. Anyways, before we start, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, I very well do hope you enjoy. Also, don't forget to turn on the notification bell and share with others who might like What If content. Anyways, let's get started. Anyways, we can skip the 1 month of training because that wouldn't really do much and head straight into the finals of Chunin exams. Where for our first match, we have Naruto versus Shikamaru. I don't feel that Shikamaru would take an easy win here just because he is much smarter than Naruto, even smarter than him during Boruto, and can easily catch him in shadow possession. Although there's the fact that Naruto may not give up to the very end. It could make Shikamaru quit. I like to go with hilarious endings. Oh wait, never mind. Shikamaru stays. But he really has no choice in the matter. So on to the next. Of course, next we have Garo versus Shino. I see really Garo win this match. No chance for Shino because Shino has not shown anything that can even penetrate Garo's sand or his sand armor. So either he gives up or he gets. Forgot what the attack was called. Sand coffin, or he gets put in a sand coffin and is crushed to near death or death. And the guy doesn't really have a life in Boruto anyways. Of course, next we have Neji versus Kankuro, which I've seen Neji easily taking the W here because those jutsus are overpowered, especially during Naruto Shippuden. And I don't really see Kankuro being able to get the slip on Neji really anytime during their fights. And once Neji would inevitably get up close, the battle would be over from there since he even said that Kankuro isn't the greatest at taijutsu. Next we have Rock Lee versus Tamara, which would be a actually interesting fight, as I think Tamara would have the advantage in the start of it. But once Lee would take off his weight, he would be much faster than what Tamara could see, and from there would end up winning the match. Of course, last but not least, for our first portions, we have Sasuke versus Hinata. Another interesting fight, as in terms of dojutsu, the two would be. It's never stated which one was more powerful during part 1. In terms of ocular powers, the two would be even. In terms of taijutsu, Hinata would get the advantage, but in terms of strength, Sasuke would take the advantage there. And in pure strength, I think he could overpower Hinata's better taijutsu and take the win here. Anyways, for our next round matchups, we have Neji versus Shikamaru, which I see Neji taking the win here too. In terms of smarts, in terms of brain power, smarts, Shikamaru would take the advantage there, but in terms of strength and they've shown in fighting capability, I think Neji will be able to outdo Shikamaru there and take the win from here. Of course, now we have the rematch of Sasuke versus Rock Lee, and no need to say this fight was some tough to do, as it's obvious the two base to base would be matched. Even Sasuke been able to keep up with weightlessly with these as least taijutsu skills would be the most thing that's keeping him in this fight. As things would end with Sasuke going blue and Lee going gates, with Sasuke edging out the win here with being faster than Lee and having his Sharingan to see Lee's attacks coming and keep and be able to land a finishing blow to knock out Lee. Knock out Lee. Anyways, on to our finals. Weirdly, finals we have Sasuke versus Gaara, which proceeds as its canon fight, except for Sasuke's blows would hurt a lot more, and when he does use that Chidori, we would leave that Chidori, it will leave a more fatal wound than it did in canon, although it wasn't very fatal in canon. From there, things continue to the Konoha Crush invasion, all that. Sasuke still goes ahead. In his beat fight with Chamar, he is actually able to take her down with not very much trouble. And even when Gaara goes into his Shikaku transform state, he is able to take him on with ease. That would be until he would turn full Shikaku, and from there, Naruto eventually arrives and it still turns into Genbuto for the Shikaku. From here, things continue on as in canon. Anyways, with that, hope you enjoyed, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and see you next time.